It's your boy. What up? What up? Come on through. Waiting on you. Waiting on you. Waiting on you. Come on. I'm waiting on you. Come on. Who's gonna be the first to say hey? Hey Jen. What up, gorgeous girl? Hey Keisha. Carmethea. TM Cobb. B Cole. Renee up in here. Nicole. The beautiful Miss Epps up in here. What up? Y'all share this for me, please. Like it, share it, keep commenting, because I like to read. I like to go back and read stuff. Make sure you comment in the comment section of this too, because again, I love going back and reading stuff. Look, deal of the hour. You get the Super Stomach Shredder. A couple of things. I'm going to give you the Kenya Fire Keto supplement free. I'm going to give you the green tea supplement free. Shoot. And if you order within the hour, I'm going to give you a one-on-one consultation because I'm that dude. So order within the hour. The Super Stomach Shredder from KenyaCrooksNetwork.com because I'm going to help you lose your pooch and 60 pounds before Thanksgiving. Now, let me talk to you. Question of the day, question of the afternoon. What is your kryptonite? And I'm going to read your answers. What is your kryptonite? Mystic with it, who always with it. Billie Jean up in here. Latanya, China up in here. Lori, what? Let me see. Time. What is your kryptonite? What's stopping you from being great? What's stopping you from being great? I know a lot of people struggle with emotions and being emotional and making bad choices because of emotions. I have a saying with Kim, she's my one-on-one. One of the things I always say to her is, look, because she employs a whole bunch of people, has a big thriving business. And one of the things I always tell her is, don't be Carl Thomas. Don't be Carl Thomas. Whatever you do, don't be Carl Thomas. Because when I first said it, she was like, huh? What you mean by that? I'm like, because Carl's emotional and he can't let go. He's just trying to hold on to you. Though it hurts him so, gotta let it go. I'm saying, your emotions can mess you up. So that's one of the things I always tell her, because we've identified that as her kryptonite. Let me read some of your responses. Bad relationships. Okay, bad relationships. Okay. Shoot, can I talk about bad relationships? Once you've decided that it's bad, let go. Once you've decided and you've concluded that it's a Boys to Men song, although we've come to the end of the road, you gotta let that thing go. Let me read. Let me see your kryptonite. Let me read. Not putting myself first, and I can be emotional. Oh, let me see. You can be emotional. So Miss Stick with it, you be having your Carl moments too. I knew you when you had a friend. I'm saying you had. Okay, so couple of things. Start working on putting yourself first, please, and keeping yourself first. That last part, catch that last part. Stay first. Because see, a lot of y'all will get excited with one of these talks and be like, you know what? I'm going to put myself first. And that will last until about 6, 7 o'clock this evening. Maintain that. Stop putting yourself last. Start focusing and putting yourself first. Because again, if you're always full and if your cup runneth over, you know, everybody else is going to be affected too. But if you always dry, if you have nothing else left to give, then you're not going to have anything to give to anybody else. I'm saying, what up, baby? What's good? Let me read. Let me see. Putting myself last. Stress. Or can I talk about stress? Oh, can I talk about stress? Shoot, since we talking stress, if stress is your kryptonite, how can you trust God but be worried about your outcome? I just said something. If you already knew you were going to win, and again, and winning has always been promised to you. It says you'll be a lender, not a borrower. You've been placed above, not beneath. So you like Lil G, not Lil G from Silk, because that's my boy too. But you like Lil G. So if you got Big G, that being God, and God has already been promising stuff to you, and you got an inheritance on your life, boom, and stuff been laid up for you. You got superpowers, you got gifts. Why are you doubting that you're going to win? You've already, so actually, and see, people always got to understand. And see, this is what I be trying to get people to understand. You got the God of love, the provider, master, ruler, redeemer. You got all of that encompasses God. But God is also angry. He's a jealous God. So if you're giving all of your attention to the fear part of life, and faith and fear can't be in the same spot. So if you claim to be mine as a child of mine, but you always giving your attention to that over there, and again, fear is of devil, the enemy. So if you're always fearful, that means you got your mind over here, over there, and you don't got your mind set here, knowing that everything is going to be okay. So again, God is a jealous God. So if God is a jealous God, he probably got his arms folded up like this, like, I'm sorry, why are you? Because if I was God, I'd be like, I'm sorry, why you doubt me? Y'all better be glad I ain't God. I'd be like, I'm sorry, why are you doubting me? Let's go through your past. Did I not bring you out of that? When you were in that bad relationship and you were crying, you were beating your behind all the time. Did I not bring you up out of that? When you had that job you hated, did I not bring you up out of that? When you didn't know how, when you didn't know how you was gonna pass that class, you was doing all that crying. And remember that time you got drugged that time so bad, you started making deals with me, and you said you would never do it again. And I knew you were lying because you did it again the following week. Did I not bring you up out of that? Take the stress out your life. Know that you're going to win. Understand that you were built to win. Okay? Think about it like this. When you were a little child, when you were a little baby, you wouldn't doubt that you would ever walk, right? You get on up, you climb up on some stuff, fall down. You'd hold on to stuff, fall down. Parents be holding you like this. You got to be walking around, leave you alone, fall down, but you still kept going. You never lost faith in the fact that you ever be able to walk again, correct? But because you eventually walked after you kept trying. That's the same thing with life. You got to keep trying. You got to keep going, regardless of how you feel. You can't be like Carl. Stop being like Carl, because Carl is an emotional person. You can't live your life like Carl. You got to live your life based upon fear, knowing that you gonna win because it's been set up for you to win. Life is a setup. It all depends on if you use that setup or not. You got to use your setup and know that you're gonna win. Let me see what else y'all struggling with. Let me see what else. Let me see. Yeah, let me see. Problem is I'm consistent for 3 weeks, then I slowly stop and go back to bad habits. If you know that about yourself, you got to play yourself. If you know you're a 3-week person and you've always been a 3-week person, you got to reward yourself on the 4th week. You got to break through that glass ceiling. You got to reward yourself at 4. 3 ain't your problem. You can do 3. Get to 4. Reward yourself at 5. Build momentum, because after 21 days or so, it becomes a habit. So if you only good for 3 weeks, I'm just saying, if you get past 3 weeks, that's past 21 days, and that thing might set in, take hold. So start rewarding yourself if you have a consistency problem. See, this is the thing. It's not consistency you have a problem with. You have a problem with commitment. You're not committed. If I were to pay you $15 million to do it for 4 weeks, I bet you do it. If I bet you $100 million, if I gave you $100 million to lose 60 pounds in the next 3 or 4 months, I bet you do it. It's got to mean something to you. It don't mean enough to you because you're used to letting yourself down. But if somebody were to threaten somebody in your life, if somebody were to threaten one of your kids or one of your family members, or threaten your job situation, saying that if I will fire you if you don't lose 60 pounds in the next 3 months, ain't nothing you can do about it. I bet you do it. It's commitment. Everything starts with commitment, not motivation, because again, motivation is based upon your emotion. Your emotion is subject to change day to day. I'm just saying, you need commitment. Become committed, do it, then finish. Because once you finish one thing, you'll be able to finish all things. Remember, how you do one thing is how you do all things. If you fail in one area and you can only last 3 weeks in one area, you probably only last 3 weeks in other areas of your life. And I don't know of anything you really can accomplish in 3 weeks that's going to last long term. So let me see. What else you got? What else you struggling with? We rapping. Shoot. We talking today. What y'all got going? Let me see. What else you struggle with? Let me see. What else you struggling with? Give me some. We're going to talk about it. That's why I'm here. Self-doubt and criticism of myself. Carmethia, let's talk about that, baby girl. Let's talk about that self-doubt. That ain't nothing but devil. Stop. Y'all got to start kicking devil out your head. See, and let me show you how you do it. First of all, you got to start acknowledging those negative thoughts. Like, I see you. Boom. I see you. I acknowledge you. I see you coming for me because you make me feel a certain way. So I acknowledge you being here. Okay, now you got to go. That's not my thought. That thought was for somebody else. I'm not pretty enough. I'm sorry. Yes, I am. See, you got to be bold enough to talk back to your negative self. You got to be bold enough to talk back to your devil inside your head that will always, because again, you're just replaying stuff that people told you years ago. Somebody said something to you and that thing stuck. So I need for you, kind of like a cancer, I need for you to dig out that cancer. I need for you to get rid of that lump. I need for you to get rid of it before it continues to spread, because that's all it is. Somebody told you something years ago. It latched on, took hold, and you start believing the lie somebody told you that shouldn't have been with you in the first place. Caused you doubt. You stayed with that person for a long period of time. And the longer you stay with that person, the more crazier they talk to you. So now you starting to believe that person gone. He ain't even there no more. Yeah, he gone. He done moved on. But you still living out the lies he told you from years ago. So when you start hearing those thoughts, I'm not good enough, I'm not qualified. Sometimes you got to go to the good book and be like, okay, here's the verses that I should be leaning on when I start having these thoughts. Let me see what the word says. Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ Jesus who strengthens me. Not some things, I can do all things. So I'm not limited. So when I say I can't do something, devil is a lie. Devil is a lie. Because you got a verse to counteract what you done thought. I'm not pretty enough. I'm not smart enough. I'm too old. Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ Jesus who strengthens me. You got to start hopping on them verses. Them verses, those inspirational quotes from people who have made it. Kick out that self-doubt. Now, let me also, hold on. It was self-doubt, and what was the other one? Hold on, self-doubt and criticism of myself. You got enough haters. You got enough haters. You do not need to be on that choir of haters singing songs that kill your mood. You should not be on that choir singing songs that would just kill you and crush your self-esteem. Again, you got to learn how to grab your pom-poms and start cheering for yourself. You got to be your biggest advocate. Again, when you start getting negative thoughts, start talking back to your negative thoughts and start throwing them verses on them negative thoughts. When you start defending yourself, because y'all be hopping in on the negative thought. Y'all be in agreement. Negative thought says you ain't good enough. Here you go. I sure like I ain't pretty enough. Dang, my teeth are jacked up. y'all be piling on. Stop. You got to be your biggest advocate. You got to be your biggest fan. Again, y'all cheer for everybody else. Y'all be getting emotional about everybody else. People you don't know who you see on TV. Stuff that ain't even real on TV. Y'all get emotional about Greenleaf, Powell, Queen Sugar. Get emotional about all that, but you can't get emotional about yourself. Why? You get emotional about people you ain't never met a day in your life. Let somebody say something about Beyonce. Let somebody say something about Kanye. You see, people like Kanye now that he ain't talking to Trump, but when he said slavery was a choice, y'all hated him, thought he was crazy. When he said when he thought 45 was cool, y'all was cool. Y'all hated his guts and thought he was crazy. Y'all need to get him on some meds. But that guy come up, start singing with a choir at your local church. You emotional about him, you love him. He great again. He doing Sunday service. You get emotional about that. But you don't get emotional about you. I need for you to start getting emotional about you. Because at the end of the day, again, you were born by yourself, you're going to die by yourself. So you need to be your biggest advocate and your biggest cheerleader versus having all these emotions about people, either people on your TV who ain't even real or folks on your radio or folks that's doing music that you ain't never met. And again, if you met them in real life, they probably wouldn't even talk to you in real life. You get emotional about people like that, but you don't get emotional about you. I need y'all to stop that. Stop that. It ain't attractive. It ain't even cool. So again, if you having self-doubt, know you're going to win. Work on winning. And again, work on your verses. Start defending yourself because you're all you got. You got you and you got God. And that's the only legit thing you really got in life. Truth, let me see. I'm struggling with a man that's trying to hold me back from being committed to working out. He said I'm doing too much. No, he ain't doing enough. You need to kick his little behind on out the picture. Anytime somebody's trying to stop you from becoming a better version of yourself, get their butt up out of there. He don't deserve you. He don't deserve you. That's like me trying to talk my woman, my wife, out of making more money. What's wrong with me? So I'm going to stop you from getting great. How does that help us? It don't help us. It helps me as a man if I'm insecure. Come on, because let's tell the truth. Because Bernadette just posted this, and again, Bernadette has lost for those who don't know, Bernadette has lost 100 pounds on my program. Okay, again, when you work 100 pounds heavier, everybody was good. But now that you start to get some curves, now that you start to get some attention, now it's a problem. You're doing too much. But when you were a little Debbie away from having a stroke, nobody wasn't saying nothing. When you were a Pop-Tart away from having an aneurysm, nobody wasn't saying nothing then. I'm saying, if you cough wrong, you probably would have had diabetes. But nobody was going to say nothing. But now that you find it's a problem, you're doing too much. Why are you going to the gym? If you have to explain your greatness, If you have to explain why you getting better, if you have to explain why you want to get to the better version of yourself, you shouldn't have to explain greatness. Because again, you ain't like everybody else. People want you to be average. You're not average. You're not like everybody else. You're not like the rest of the 95% of the world. You're the top 5, baby. Matter of fact, you're the top 1%. Point blank to the period. So if you have people in your life requesting you to dumb it down, if you have people in your life who don't want you fulfilled, it's been good. Because you're 100 pounds lighter now. And you will be doing a disservice to your finer self by serving somebody who don't want you to get better. You'll be doing a huge disservice to yourself. So stop. So never dumb yourself down. Because the worst thing that could happen is this, and I've seen it happen a lot of times. People lose weight. Somebody make them feel guilty for losing weight. So they gain the weight back. But then as soon as they gain the weight back, then dude says, well, shoot, I don't quite feel the same no more because you done got too big. And I don't want to deal with that. They leave you, but they also leave you with all that weight. And now they done burdened you with all of that other stuff that comes with a bad relationship. I done said so. So your journey is your journey. You ain't doing nothing for no man, no woman, no family member, no ex. This is your. Say it with me, you'll feel better. This is your journey. It's not his journey. It's your journey. And nobody should be able to dictate to you that you're doing too much. It's not that you're doing too much. It's they're not doing enough. They're not being enough. Again, you're up here. Y'all hate when I tell you the truth. You're up here. Everybody else down here. You got 2 options. Either you can dumb it down, boom, come down here, or you can maintain your level and make this person at the bottom make a decision. Either you step up or you step out. Let me say it one more time. Either you step up or you can step out. But never in life dumb down your stuff to where you degrade yourself by bringing yourself down here, especially when you up here. You're a rarity. You're a rarity. Point blank to the period. Let me see. Who else struggling with something? What you struggling with? What you struggling with? Show journey. What else? What else? What else? Let me see. Jen says, yep, got the wind knocked out of me. Got the wind knocked out of myself and humiliated in front of coworkers under the guise of a joke. Broke. Okay, let me give you something good. Can I give you something good, Jen? Never let nobody break you. Because as long as you know who you are, that's the only thing. Because people going to try to embarrass you. People going to try to reduce you because you're trying to do better. You know, it's kind of like when you come around, you done lost weight, you look good, but people call you skinny mini on the low. They call you skinny mini on the low. And they say stuff that, and here's the funny thing about people, period. They think because they put a LOL, you know, either on a Facebook post or an Instagram post or whatever, or in real life, if they put a laugh behind it, that it's supposed to soften the blow, even though it was a low-key shot at you, okay? Understand, you're the person who has the power, okay? When you get emotional about stuff and you let people wreck you and you let people discombobulate your self-esteem, again, you hand over your keys of power to people who don't have no power. You see what I'm saying? So, okay, they punched you in the gut. Okay, cool. Keep it moving. You don't stop moving your feet. You don't stop your activity. You keep rolling. And then you stuff that back in your back pocket. And instead of it letting it discourage you, you say, you know what? If you're hating on me now, I'm really going to give you a reason to hate me in another 2 or 3 months. because I'm going to get finer. I'm going to get smaller. I'm going to become even more successful. I'm going to grow my business. You know what? I'm going to let you, I'm not even going to block you from Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube, because I want you to see what I'm going to do. I'm going to put my stuff on display because you tried to discourage me. You tried to hurt me. But what you did was just fuel me. You made me better. So sometimes you got to take something that was meant for evil and turn it for your good. Use that as fuel. Remember that. Again, don't let it distract or discourage. Let it encourage you. Use it. Because again, it's fuel. Use that fuel. It all depends on how you use it. Either you can let it sit you down and discourage you and you know, to the point where you don't do nothing, or you can just use it and be like, shoot, you hated me on level 5. Shoot, I still got 100 more levels to go. So shoot, let me let you sit back and watch me do my thing. How about that? And get your popcorn ready, get your soda ready, because I'm really going to give you something to talk about. That's how you have to be. So I'm just saying. So let me bust up out of here. But I love y'all tremendously. Go out here and be great. Again, it's not enough to just survive. Let's thrive. And most importantly, let's dominate. Okay? So dominate the rest of your day because that's what you're supposed to do. And again, adjust your crown. If somebody hits you, knock the winds out the sail, adjust your crown. Because again, if you're a queen, you ain't supposed to be playing with the peasants. No way. let me say it again. If you are a queen, stop playing with the peasants. Adjust your crown. Keep your chin up. Shoot, understand who you are and don't let anybody talk you out of who you know you are. Okay? Don't let anybody talk you out of you. Come up with an idea of who you want to be. Become that person. Protect that person. Because again, you're going to have people who going to try to disrupt you, who's going to try to make you question who you are. Again, you've already in your mind built up who you want to be. Everybody has a job. Either they're going to do two things. Either they're going to uplift you or they're going to bring you down. Identify who's who and act accordingly. Don't be surprised when people are people. You know what team they play on. They've been playing on that same team your whole life. You keep them around, you know what they do. So don't be surprised by what they do when they do it. Let's be great. So that's what's up. Get the Super Stomach Shredder from KennyCrooksNetwork.com. Let's lose 60 pounds. Shoot. And your pooch. Again, as the song goes, let's give them something to talk about. But anyway, I'm up out of here. Thank y'all for hanging with me. Love y'all tremendously. Have a great afternoon.